So let's look at components of a total quality management program and how that impacts our costs. So the term quality has many different meanings. Quality can mean that a product has many features not found in other products. It can mean that it's well designed, or it can mean that it's defect free. Our focus will be on the presence or absence of defects. Quality of conformance is the degree to which the actual product or service meets its design specifications. Anything that doesn't meet design specifications is a defect and indicative of low quality conformance. There are four broad categories of quality controls: prevention costs, appraisal costs, internal failure costs, and external failure costs. Prevention costs and appraisal costs are voluntary costs to control quality. Internal and external failure costs are costs to correct quality failures. Voluntary costs and failure costs move in opposite directions. So if you have prevention costs, the costs are incurred before you even start manufacturing the product. Appraisal costs happen during the manufacturing process. Internal failure costs happen after you've completed manufacturing the product, before it's sent to the customer. And external failure costs are those that you finished the project and sent it to the customer and there was some costs involved, like warranty or refunds. We would like to reduce external failure costs and the resulting loss of customer goodwill, but at what cost? It's a balancing act. So we know that if we spend more money on prevention and appraisal, we'll reduce the number of defective units that lead to internal and external failures. So you have to find the balance between where to spend the money. So here's an example of a quality cost report. It details the prevention, appraisal, internal, and external failure costs that arise from a company's current quality control efforts. They want to look for two trends. First, increases in prevention and appraisal costs should be more than offset by decreases in internal and external costs. So when you're comparing year over year, if you're spending more money on the prevention and appraisal costs, then you should be saving more than that in the internal or external appraisal costs. Secondly, the total quality control costs as a percentage of sales should decrease. So how has this changed? Should they spend more money on prevention and appraisal costs in order to reduce future failure costs? As you can imagine, external failure costs not only impact the bottom line, but they also impact our customers' goodwill and the reputation of the firm. So it looks like they've been spending more money in appraisal costs and reducing their external failure costs. But they still have some work to do in terms of internal failure costs. So you could note that the costs of internal and external failure costs are the largest cost categories. You want to change that to make it more costs spent on the prevention and appraisal to reduce those costs in the future. That wraps up Chapter 5. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact me directly. Thank you.